He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review of season 1 for Toya and Tommie, Friends and Family Hustle, episode 9. I'm doing 9 and 10 separately or whatever because it was 2 episodes tonight. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's hope I get it done in about 15 minutes because it wasn't that much going on. Okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybirds. Okay? I love my Jaybirds. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To hit that notification bell because it lets you know when I have a new video. Do not forget to shop my Teespring merchandise, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, all that good stuff, and mugs. It's all in the description box below, and it's also should be a link down there too with Teespring, all that stuff. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, a little advertisement, but y'all know my Teespring store is always popping. Okay, email address, PO box. Follow me on Instagram. All that stuff is in the description box too. So go ahead and get into all of that. Get into it, as Tommie would say. So we basically see how Toya and Tommie are now in a great place. Much more better than they were a while ago. You know, Toya is going to do a movie in Africa, whereas Tommie gonna be on tour. There's also Dev Tour, whatever. And so they're kind of having a whole little celebration party, quick little thing at the house or whatnot. Because, you know, they just want to kind of spend some time together. So like his mom is like, it was more his mom, his sister. I don't think I've seen her mama there. But whatever, and all the kids are there too. You know what I'm saying? T.I. brings up how, you know, for the first 6 years of their relationship, they were connected at the hip, always together, always together. He like, and then I went to jail. He like, and when I went to prison, you know, it separated us, and that's when things started going a little bit awry. You know, he kind of brings up how they're basically just better together, and when they have time separate, things just kind of fall out of place, and it don't be right, and that causes one or both of them to just, you know, do things that's not supposed to be done. You know, he said for him it's also going to be, you know, weird for him being gone for a full month. Tommie also thinks it's going to be weird him being gone for a full month shooting a movie. But I'm like, your husband's a whole actor, your wife's a whole singer, so you know what I'm saying, it's a part of the game. But I think it's cute now how they are saying they don't like being apart because they realize that's what causes eyes to stray, penises to stray, and vaginas to get sexed. Anyway, we said whole thing. You know, Latoya and Tommie, you know, are basically still working on things or whatever. We see that she's doing press for Greenleaf. Tommie ass is still gone in Dallas or whatever. So she has her sister there with her as she's doing press tour stuff. She was on the sister circle, you know, with Quad and Selena Johnson and Trina Braxton's on there now. I don't watch the show, but I hope it's good. So we do see her, you know, backstage talking to her sister. And she brings up how, you know what I'm saying, I've been trying to tell Tommie he just can't keep running off to Dallas, you know, just because he feels overwhelmed or just because, you know what I'm saying, he wants to go or because he does not feel comfortable. He does not feel like, you know, Atlanta's home. I said, that's why he be going to Dallas. It's more than just his daughter. He goes there when they have whatever little squabbles. And he just, you know what I'm saying, wants a little break or whatnot. She like, you know, he think I don't want to break or whatever, but I can't do it because she's pregnant. She can't fly. But I'm like, okay, Tommie, you're a little bit of a runaway. Anyway, you know, she brings up how the sister then said, well, you know, he's torn. My eye drive me crazy. He's torn because, you know what I'm saying, that was also home. And plus his daughter is there. And I'm like, well, you know, I mean, yeah, but you got a whole wife and a whole new baby. Like, what you gonna leave the wife and the baby to go? It's just seems too much. You know, she brings up how he told her. She said, I get that. You know, I get that. That's home for him, whatever. And it's a baby, and she said he keeps telling me I won't get it until I have my own child. And I was like, for me, that doesn't make sense because you're leaving one child for the other. Like, she pregnant. Like, girl, girl. I mean, I'm not gonna speak ill of their marriage. I'm not gonna speak separation to them. I'm not gonna speak, that into their marriage. What I will say is they have some growing to do, especially him. If this is what he's doing first year in while she's pregnant, like, you need to grow up, Tommie. Anyway, we see, Toya and Regine riding around and getting it, chit chatting or whatever. Regine booked a movie, a Lifetime movie, that she's going to be in, so they're both excited. Her mama asked, like, what's up with you and Lucci? Like, what y'all been going through, whatever. And, Regine said, what he doing him and I'm doing me, meaning they broke up. Surprise, surprise. So, she's like, we just kind of been spending time apart or whatever. It was too much. She's like, then some things happened. We had a public situation. That's when the story broke. He was cheating on her, that he cheated or whatever. And she say, so, right now, again, he doing him, I'm doing me, but we cool on each other. Like, we just, I'm saying, we plan to, to spend time apart. I mean, y'all, he cheated and y'all broke up. Ain't no big deal. Toya is happy, like, that's fine, that's okay. Just focus on your why is my eye going crazy? Just focus on your your movies or your scripts and your auditioning, your acting things, and you'll be perfectly fine. We see that Toya is also, of course, in a new relationship. We haven't seen her man much on the show, but we know they've been dating because it's her baby's father. His name is Red. Regine brings up how he's really nice, how he treats her mom good. Toya seems to be happy, and Regine says he also treats me like I'm one of his own. So and he treats her mama good, and sometimes that's all the child wants is, my mama done been through some things, and as long as you treat her as long as you treat her well, we fine. Got lipstick on my glasses, on my cheek. So what else did she say? Well, Toya kind of just bring up how, since she's been divorced twice, she is not really keen right now on getting married, mainly because she doesn't want to get divorced. So she's like, I done had 2 marriages, both marriages ended in divorce, so I kind of don't want to get married because I don't want to get divorced again. And I'm like, girl, keep going till you get it right, But she do say that she's trying to get over that fear of getting married and then getting divorced. You have to marry the right one, okay? And I feel like the marriage to Lil Wayne shouldn't count. You was 12, not really 12, but she was like a kid. Like, I'm like, I don't think that first marriage to Wayne counts. That was a do-over. That's the equivalent if you had sex with a man and he don't make you come, y'all really didn't have sex. Like, if he don't make you have an orgasm, the sex didn't count. It doesn't even exist. So, I mean, Lil Wayne don't even exist as a marriage because they were so young. But they're older now. They co-parent great. She brought up how great they co-parent. I'm like, I think they are great co-parents. Yeah. Anyway, we do see later on Regine and Red at the house chit-chatting or whatever because Toya gone somewhere else. And you know what I'm saying? She like, so what's up next? What you and my mom? He like, well, that's what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? He like, we taking this slow, but we good right now. But she's kind of insinuating, like, what are y'all talking marriage or whatever? He laughed. He like, well, I don't know about that. We taking it slow, but we good. Regine said how she does not see him hurting her mom. She can't see him do that. But I don't think anyone, well, no, sometimes, I take that back. Sometimes you can see your person with a person, they're gonna hurt you. They're gonna fuck up a whole bunch of shit. So you can't see it. Well, she said how she does not see him hurting her mom because that's just not in his nature. You say so. Anyway, so she then said, y'all don't get a lot of time together, so how about I babysit Rain and y'all can go like have a little date night. And she said, but when y'all come back, because I need to know so I can kind of make my plans or whatever. He said, we'll keep her all night. We're gonna be out all night, meaning I'm gonna have sex with your mama at a hotel room or at my own house. Anyway, she said, cool. We do see Toya gets home. Tommie is there, whatever, and he playing a nice little. He got like little flower petals. Had her put on some nice little outfit or whatever. It was nice. She was surprised. He took her out back. It was he just told her how much he loved her, how great she looked, even though her body's going through changes being pregnant, that she's never looked so good. even if her feet are thick like biscuits or whatever, because she's pregnant, and how important she is to him. I said, oh, okay. And she had said earlier how, sometimes he just aggravates my nerves, but at the same time, the next moment, he's the best man in the world. As with any man, sometimes they're assholes, sometimes they're great vagina eaters, and you just have to take the good with the bad. But again, I like how he was just reassuring her that he knows he knew he needed to do better. I know I need to be around more. I know I need to stop, running off and going to Dallas or whatever. I know I need to be here for you and the baby, because y'all are that important to me. And, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then he like, well, this isn't all. We got to go see something else. And then he walks, like, further out into the property. And he had a whole pregnancy maternity shoot set up with the same photographers who did their wedding stuff. I'm like, now see, like she said, sometimes he's an asshole, but sometimes I love him to death because he's a great, great, great person. And again, they didn't date long. I believe this is his first marriage as well as hers. And marriage is hard. Like, marriage is not the same as dating, because you can't just run off and break up because you're married. So, and they didn't live together. So it's just a whole different thing that they're having to kind of figure out or whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the shoot was beautiful. I remember seeing the photos. You would have never thought, from how impromptu she wasn't prepared for it, to how great it looked. But I'm assuming it's because he had people pick clothes for her beforehand. It wasn't like he didn't like go pick stuff, whatever. He had like a stylist, but all that stuff being set up is what's amazing. And she felt beautiful. The pictures came out amazing. I would have posted them up here, but I just didn't think about it because was all over Instagram, months ago. I do know she's been pregnant forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Yes. So, but it was amazing. It was amazing. It was beautiful or whatever. And again, you know what I'm saying? That's why she married him. So, we do see T.I. have a quick look. We seen Tiny meet up with someone. But all they kept talking about the same thing I already talked about, that T.I. going to Africa, and she going on tour, and I'm tired of them talking about that. But we see T.I. meet with his friends again about going to Africa, but he also brings up how he sees how much he's changed and his support of Tiny. Going on the road and working or whatever. So they show clips of the first time that she was trying to get back with Xscape, and told him when she first had Eris that she was going to go on tour or whatever. And he like, hell no. Like, he didn't want her to go. Or if she did go, she gonna take the baby. So he like, I just came a long way, and me being supportive of her career, and now she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, and this is the last time I was so completely against it, but not anymore. I'm so proud of her. And then he also brings up how people may not notice, but he don't like being away from his family for no longer period of time. He like, some people think, oh, I may want to be gone for a whole month away from all my kids, my wife. He like, but I don't want to do that for this long. But you know what I'm saying? It's the whole job. He do say how they gonna stay in constant communication between FaceTime calls, text messages, all that stuff. Technology. With technology, people don't really have to be strangers and not talk. I FaceTime my mama every day. Okay, because I don't go over there as much because the hours I work, and then I'm on here doing things. So yeah, I call her 18 times a day. I text her throughout the day, and we FaceTime all the time. So with technology, there's really no reason for a person to not see people. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But again, it was it was great seeing him say how he used to be a whole asshole about her career, and now he's on board. So we do see Tiny meet up with Tamika and Tasha from Xscape. Candy was out of town, but she was still on board for them going to do the show with So Deaf. And they kind of say how they are on the same page. Candy's on the same page. She's agreeing to whatever they want to do as far as costume wise, even though she's not there. And it was just kind of great. And then and they were smart because in their rehearsal, they did like a little quick 10-second snippet of one of their newer songs from Xscape 3 versus one of the older songs from, the classic Xscape stuff. I'm like, that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Candy ain't there. Do a new song that y'all did that, people may not have listened to yet. We do see Toya have date night, her and Red. It was really, really cute. They went to like we call it paint with a twist. Is when you go paint and have some drinks or whatever. I think theirs called like a sipping paint or whatever, but here we call it paint with a twist. He's cute. Red is cute, but he looks. I think it's like I don't like his beard. It's something about his face. Maybe I don't know if he needs a beard or if he's cute though, but it's something. He looked familiar too. I'm like, it's something. I'm like, do I know him? Like, it was something about, but he's cute. He's cute or whatever. Anyway, they there having like a little time or whatever. Laughing and spending time together. She's happy to be on a date night with him, with the baby. So of course, it's just a great thing. And then he asked her, what I'm saying? Well, can you get some time? I want to take you on a little trip or whatever. Like, I need you to block out like 7 to 10 days for a trip. She's like, where we going? He like, I want to take you to Greece. I said, bitch, Greece. She said, oh my God, I always want to go. That's great. And she's happy. He said, my mama already going to watch the baby. I've already paid for the flight and stuff or whatever. I just have to get where we're going to stay. And that's it. I'm like, and he got money. He's cute. He has money. He seems nice. She do say how if she on 10, he on 2. Like, they kind of balance each other out. Even though they're kind of opposites, he is that calming spirit that she needs around her. I say that's true. I think because her and Miss Hicks, they both are fiery. You know what I'm saying? And so if she's turned up, he need to be calm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's great. And, what I'm saying, they kind of discussed marriage a little bit, where he like, well, yeah, Regina brought up marriage. She then said, yeah, my friends keep bringing it up too. Like, he like, would you want to get married? Like, I can propose you any day. And she's like, don't play or whatever. And, he like, before, like, what about it? She like, well, I just don't want to rush it. You know what I'm saying? They both do say how they want to take their time. But she do flat out say, I'm not ready. But I'm like, y'all got a whole baby. Like, y'all been together for a while. Like, I feel like when you want to be with somebody forever and you don't see y'all breaking up, like, why say you're not ready for marriage? And the only reason she's not ready is because she's already been divorced. Like, I feel like the only time to be not ready is because your relationship isn't stable. If your relationship is stable and solid, there's nothing wrong with being ready for marriage. You can't base your current or future marriage on a past divorce. Okay, as long as you're not in that same situation and the same things aren't happening, don't let those old demons come in and root and fester and fuck up your current shit, okay? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He said, like, I don't care about your past. I don't care about nothing that happened before me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You should not let that hinder you from getting married now, you know what I'm saying? Because you are my partner. Come through, Red, with a double R. No, double D. Red, R-E-D-D. I like it. She's like, okay, fine. We can discuss it. We can have these conversations in Greece. And who knows, we may just go away one day and come back and be married. If you say so. We then see a scene with Tiny at her little juice bar. Look, no tea, no shade, all tea, all shade. No one is ever in Tiny's juice bar. I mean, they have done so many scenes there, and the couple times they've been there, the only people in there is people who are there shooting scenes. Girl, do something about that. She meets with her general manager, about business, because she's still a businesswoman. Tiny's still very, very successful. And then they're like, yeah, we have to do like this branding meeting. We have to do this and this and this. Oh, yeah. JD called, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be one show. The So Dope Tour will start in Atlanta. They want to do the show in Atlanta. Oh, okay, cool. That'll be great. And JD also said how, the Atlanta show will be the only show and the rest of the tour is canceled. So he was like, what? Say what now? I was like, girl, I was mad too. She's upset. She's upset because she's like, the girl, we could have made money elsewhere. We canceled about 8 other shows. We turned down 8 other shows to do the So Def tour, and we're pissed because I lost all our money. She said if they would have done the 8 shows, her fee alone, she would have made $320,000. And I was like, well, that's a lot for a group who was, you know what I'm saying, for when you're a 3-person group and you gonna make a couple $100,000. Yeah, because, I mean, Xscape popping. Like, they can Xscape sell out arenas. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I completely get it. She brings up how, I think she said Tamika turned down some play dates, like some plays that she was going to be in or whatever. She got a play. Like, they all cancel business stuff to do this tour, so she's just upset that it's going to be canceled or whatever. And she's like, we were just on a sold out tour as Xscape, and now for the next tour to be the So Def tour, and it gets canceled. Like, it is kind of, crashed the momentum, and we have to strike while the iron is hot. And so she's upset. But I'm like, Xscape right now is big, and y'all can book a whole your own tour. People will be glad to see Xscape. Anyway, and that was the whole episode. So I will talk to y'all in about 5 more minutes to do episode 10, which is the season finale. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and